yeah.
Makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about booze, rock and roll.
So we don't just start tearing up on stage all the fucking time, you know.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex Alicia, your host of the New Rock Show. I'm so excited to be back at Slam Dunk 2025. Joining me right now is the incredible Defects.
How's it going? Woo!
How's it
How
going?
you doing?
You opened up main stage earlier. Main stage East, wasn't it?
Yeah. Something you can't really put into words. I mean, like, we took, 7 months out, like the last time we played, and, like yesterday, it was anxiety driven, and then going out there, it's like remembering why you do it, and also just, it was just a surprise, seeing the amount of people that turn up, that did turn up, and just trying to give them a good show, yeah. But once we're out there and once we're doing our thing, it just all kind of like sets into motion, doesn't it? Like a well-oiled machine, and yeah, we just had a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I
Yeah.
can imagine. Like, it's a shame because I get stuck in here and I can't always come out and see everyone. But I hear great things about your live show, and I have to come out. I'm sure I'll have to come out and see you soon.
Definitely.
I know you're also no strangers though to festival season.
We've got Rock and Park, Rock and Ring, then we're back home for, we got Rock for People, then we're back home for a bit, Resurrection, Jira on Air, Empiricon, back home for a little bit, Rock Hard, sorry, then back home for a bit, and then we've got Trivium, Summer Breeze, Pop Park, and we've also got a show with North.
With North Lane as well, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah,
we've got a
of
packed
course.
summer, and
Yeah.
like this stage of the band, it just feels like more evolved. So like we're going to take this energy that we've got, that we've found over the last 7 months, and we're going to expel it
Yeah.
all over the summer, and we're really going to show people what Defects is made of this year.
Yeah, because Modern Era is such a great, like, heavy record, but it's also, like, I would say really emotive, and I know it came from, like, a passionate place when it was
It
written.
did, yeah.
What are your hopes for the next album? Are you working on anything at the moment?
Yeah, so I'll be clear about it. Yeah, so like we've got a lot done behind the scenes, and yeah, in terms of like the direction and stuff, we want to try something new. We want to be out of our comfort zone,
Yeah.
whilst keeping the main characteristics of what Defects is about. But like even with album one, we always try to, genre bend.
Yeah.
We don't want to just be one or the other. So, and that'll be the same thing on the next record. We played a new song today as well, which is a straight up heavy one that got people going.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of diversity as well. So there's going to be something for everyone yet again. And this time, there's a few like personal moments on there, but I've got it's a lesson learned. Like I want to talk about stuff that matters to me, but I don't.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, because I kind of really dive in to a lot of personal stuff, and then having to sing it can be a bit tough sometimes. So
Daunting, yeah.
yeah. So I've learnt my lesson in a way. So I kind of still want to help people with lyrics and stuff and be relatable, but not maybe go to that extent again. Yeah.
This time it's just about cats.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Makes it a bit
Like
easier.
us.
Yeah.
About booze, rock and roll.
So we don't just start tearing up on stage all the fucking time, you know.
You can't take this guy anywhere.
No, but there's something really special though about being so honest and open in songwriting. I talk to other musicians about this, and I ask if it's scary to do it, because it is exposing, isn't it, in a way that you're like revealing so much of your personal life, but I can imagine cathartic at the same time,
Yeah, and that kind of happened really for the first time with this band. Like I've done lots of stuff before, and I've touched base on things, but like Echo Chamber was a big one for me, and it's really nice to hear from fans and stuff their own personal stories, because when we go to merch and stuff, we hear everything from everybody, and that has been the most relatable track to a lot of people. And I'm like I said, it's not to say that it's not happening again on the next record, but it's happening in a different way,
I love that.
So yeah,
but that's great, because with bands evolving as well, like as people, as you go along, you're going to want to make changes a little bit and see where you can go with things and adapt and all that kind of stuff. And it's so exciting, and I love that you've been working behind the scenes. How do you know when an album's done?
How do you know when it's done? I feel like you have the answer.
I
don't know. I didn't know if that was like a rhetorical question.
It can just keep going and going and going. It's just like
It's like a school quiz or something. Like I'm a teacher. Like, how do you know when an album's done,
Look,
please?
I thought like there was a punchline coming. Like,
How do you actually know
like
when an album
like
is
a
done?
Christmas cracker joke.
You don't know. You actually don't know, do
No,
you?
you don't.
No.
You just-
Budget.
When
Well,
it's recorded.
Yeah.
That's when it's done.
Yeah.
we
No,
run
you
out
just-
of time and money.
you just-
That's when
you
it's
just-
done. Yeah.
When
You
you've had
just do
enough.
a body of work.
When
and
you've
then-
got too sad and you've had enough, and
It's
you
got on
just
Spotify.
It's like, I'm just all out of subject matter. We've just written a whole body of work kind of thing, and you realise, oh crap, you got like 15 songs, and then that's an album. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of how it works.
Of course, yeah. And then always, like you say, budget, time, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Constraints in a band, yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing you get back out there on the road again as well and have another busy summer.
Yeah, it's
what
gonna be
keeps you
packed.
motivated then? Is it the audience that you see every time that you play? You know, what is it about your band that keeps you going?
The motivation, I think we've all come from like quite humble beginnings in our lives and stuff, and that obviously fuels us to want to push forward and obviously, you know, make a better future for ourselves. But it's also the fact that we're growing and seeing like our fan base grow, and that it's just making us more and more determined to grow the name out there and keep believing in what we're doing, because, you know, and it should show that any other band out there, any other band that's working hard and they feel like they're not getting anywhere, just to keep pushing and pushing, because you just never know where it's going to lead. So just don't give up.
I love
also
that.
the experience of getting to do these things as well. Like, we've all had different experiences with this, and like for me, this is the first time I've got to come to Slam Dunk and play Slam Dunk. So getting to have that is amazing. I'm very grateful to be in the position to be able to do that.
Yeah.
We're all incredibly grateful.
But you deserve it, because you're a great band, genuinely.
Thank you.
No, and you do deserve it, and you work really hard, and just the way that you do decide to like just open up and put all of yourself into a song is just so, I don't know how you do it. So, you know, amazing, and you do deserve it. But on a couple of final notes though, I just got to ask you, like, since we're at a festival, got the random questions coming in. If you had to pick a spirit animal for each other, what would your spirit animals be?
Well, we know yours. So Tony is a koala.
Yeah, 100%.
And we can't even tell the story, can we?
No.
You know, time moves on. Rock and roll has to mask itself in the.
I don't even know.
Come on, Tony, I ain't got a clue what's going on.
Just what clues can we give as to why you're a
No,
koala?
basically, I might as well. Right, so we're on
you might
tour.
as well. You say everything else.
We're on we're on tour.
I'll let him
and
tell it so I
I'm
don't get into
picking
trouble
out.
if I tell it.
We've gone to this service station. I'm picking up a koala bear, for my ex at the time, and basically there was this like gang of like travellers, and they kept looking at us funny. And I think we'd all had a little bit of thing, and I just got a bit rowdy, and I was like, why are they, looking at, and then I had to get put into the, the van, and so that kind of just stuck with, it's because I was looking like threatening, but I had this koala teddy in my hand.
Yeah, basically
So
nearly got us in a
looks a bit
life-ending scrap while holding a teddy bear.
Okay.
So yeah.
You can't top that, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I just don't think we can top it. Oh yeah, koala stories with Defects.
Kind of cute.
Yeah. Have you got a message for Defects fans that you'd like to send to them? Let them know.
So much for coming to check us out at Slam Dunk, 100%, and then to anyone that comes and checks us out in the summer and gets to check out new music when we release it.
Yeah, we love you guys.
We really
thank you
appreciate
so much for
you.
the support. Like, it means the world. Love seeing you up at the front, giving it 10, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, and keep following us, because the next chapter. Sorry,
Getting choked up again.
I'm tripping over my own words. Sorry, yeah. Beep. The next chapter's going to be wild, so yeah, stay tuned.
I love it. Defects, Slam Dunk 2025. Thank you so much.
You can tell I've only had 5 hours sleep, can't you?
Hey, I don't know what's going on
Don't tell
behind
that
me.
to us.
Anything could be happening.